80% of New Year's resolutions fail by the second week of February? That's a startling fact, isn't it? Now let's take a moment to delve into this statistic more deeply. Every year, millions of people around the globe set resolutions for the new year. They're filled with hope and determination, ready to make changes in their lives. The resolutions range from losing weight, saving money, to quitting smoking, and the list goes on. We make these resolutions with the best intentions, yet the majority fall by the wayside just 6 weeks into the year. Is this sounding familiar? So why do so many resolutions fail? The answer lies in the pressure we put on ourselves. We set lofty goals, often without a clear plan or realistic expectations. We tell ourselves that this year will be different, that we will finally achieve that elusive goal. But when the reality of our daily lives sets in, these resolutions often prove to be more of a burden than an inspiration. Think about it. If your resolution is to lose weight, you might start off strong, hitting the gym every day, eating salads for lunch. But as the days turn into weeks, the initial enthusiasm wanes. The gym sessions become less frequent, the salads less appealing. The pressure to stick to the resolution mounts, and the disappointment when you don't can be overwhelming. It's a similar story for those who resolve to save money. You might start the year with a strict budget, cutting out all non-essential spending. But inevitably, unexpected expenses pop up, or the temptation to treat yourself becomes too great. Once again, the resolution falters and the disappointment sets in. But what if we told you there's a resolution that can't fail, because it's all about being true to yourself? What if this year, instead of setting a resolution that focuses on changing who you are, you set a resolution to embrace your authenticity? Stay tuned as we explore this idea further in the next scene. So, what's this invincible resolution? It's committing to your own authenticity. But what does authenticity mean? It's not a buzzword or a trend, it's the raw, unfiltered essence of who you truly are. It's about being genuine, honest, and sincere. It's about living in alignment with your values, beliefs, and desires, even when they might not align with societal expectations or norms. Authenticity is the courage to be yourself, unabashedly and unapologetically. It's about not pretending to be someone else for the sake of others. It's about embracing your uniqueness, your quirks, your strengths, and even your flaws. Because, let's face it, nobody is perfect. And that's perfectly okay. But why is authenticity so important for self-improvement and overall happiness? Well, consider this. Have you ever felt the weight of trying to be someone you're not? It's exhausting and unfulfilling. You're constantly fighting against yourself, suppressing your true nature, and that's a battle you'll never win. On the other hand, when you're authentic, you're in harmony with yourself. You're not trying to fit into a mold, but rather you're creating your own. This alignment between your inner self and your actions creates a sense of fulfillment and joy that is unparalleled. Being authentic also means being honest with yourself about what you want and need. It's about setting boundaries and standing up for yourself. This honesty and self-respect can lead to healthier relationships, a greater sense of self-worth, and ultimately, a happier, more fulfilled life. But authenticity isn't just important on a personal level, it's also crucial in our interactions with others. People can sense authenticity and are drawn to it. Authenticity fosters trust and connection, and it's the foundation of meaningful relationships. So, authenticity isn't just about being true to yourself, it's about living a life that is truly yours. It's about stepping into your power, owning your truth, and embracing your uniqueness. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Let's dive into how you can make this resolution a reality. Embracing authenticity doesn't require a massive life overhaul, it's about small, consistent changes. It's about recognizing who you truly are, and living in alignment with that truth. Let's discuss some practical steps to help you begin this journey. Firstly, self-reflection is key. It's about taking a step back and looking within. It's about asking yourself, who am I, and what do I truly want? It's about recognizing your strengths, your weaknesses, your passions, and your fears. It's about acknowledging your dreams and aspirations, no matter how big, small, or unconventional they may be. It's about understanding your past, but not letting it define your present or your future. Next, identify your values. What do you stand for? What are the principles that guide your actions? Your values are the compass that guides you through life. They help you make decisions that align with who you are and what you believe in. Setting boundaries is another crucial step. It's about respecting yourself enough to say no when something doesn't align with your values or doesn't serve your well-being. It's about understanding that it's okay to prioritize your needs, your happiness, and your peace. Lastly, express yourself honestly. Speak your truth, even when your voice shakes. Share your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas, and your dreams. Be courageous enough to be vulnerable, to show your real, raw, and imperfect self. Remember, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be you. These are just some of the steps you can take to embrace your authenticity. But remember, this journey is unique for each individual. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. It's about finding what works for you, what resonates with you, and what helps you become the best version of yourself. Remember, authenticity isn't a destination. It's a journey. It's a journey of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and self-love. It's a journey of growth, transformation, and empowerment. And most importantly, it's a journey that only you can embark on, for only you can truly know and embrace your authentic self. But what's in it for you? Why should you strive for authenticity? I hear you asking. Well, let's dive into that, shall we? Imagine a world where you're not shackled by the chains of societal pressures, a world where you're free to express your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without fear of judgment. This is the world of authenticity, a world where you're free to be you, and trust me, the benefits are far-reaching. Firstly, authenticity has a profound impact on mental health. When we're true to ourselves, we're not just honoring our individuality, but we're also reducing the stress and anxiety that comes with pretending to be someone we're not. Let's take Jane, for instance. Jane was a high-powered executive who always felt the need to put on a show for her colleagues. It was exhausting, and it took a toll on her mental health. But when Jane decided to embrace her authenticity, she found a newfound sense of peace and contentment. The pressure to conform was lifted, and Jane was happier for it. Then there's the benefit of better relationships. Authenticity fosters trust, and trust is the bedrock of any strong relationship. When you're authentic, you're not hiding parts of yourself. You're showing up as you are, warts and all. This openness invites others to do the same, creating a cycle of trust and openness. Like with Mark and Lisa, a couple who had been struggling with communication issues. Once they started being authentic with each other, sharing their true feelings and thoughts, their relationship improved dramatically. And lastly, there's the boost to self-esteem. Authenticity is a form of self-love. It's embracing and accepting yourself for who you are, quirks and all. And there's something incredibly empowering about that. When you're authentic, you're essentially saying, "This is me and I'm proud of it." That's a powerful statement, my friends. So, you see, authenticity is more than just a buzzword. It's a way of life that brings with it improved mental health, better relationships, and increased self-esteem. Authenticity is the key to a fulfilling life. Will you take that key? So, are you ready to make your authenticity resolution? Stepping into your authenticity is not an overnight transformation. It's a commitment, a promise you make to yourself, to honor your true self. It's a commitment that requires patience, understanding, and above all, consistency. So how can you keep this commitment to authenticity throughout the year? Firstly, make a habit of regularly checking in with yourself. This could be a weekly reflection or even a daily journaling exercise. Write down your feelings, your thoughts, your dreams, and your fears. This will help you understand your own needs, desires, and values. It's like having an ongoing conversation with yourself, a conversation that fosters self-understanding and self-acceptance. Next, seek feedback from trusted friends or family members. Sometimes we need an external perspective to see ourselves more clearly. Don't be afraid to ask for their honest opinions. Remember, this is not about seeking validation or approval, but about gaining insight into your authentic self. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being present, fully aware of the here and now. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice will help you connect with your inner self, helping you to act authentically in every moment. Finally, be patient with yourself. Authenticity is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you feel like you've lost your way, when you struggle to be true to yourself, and that's okay. It's all part of the process. Remember, every step you take on this journey brings you closer to your authentic self. Every moment of self-reflection, every piece of feedback, every mindful moment is a step towards honoring your true self. So, take a deep breath. Make that commitment to authenticity. Honor yourself, your dreams, your values. The world needs the real you, the authentic you. Remember, the journey to authenticity begins with a single step. Take that step now, and embrace the amazing person you truly are.